Hey Astro Kids, and welcome back. This is your May 22nd, 2020 horoscope for the new moon in Gemini. So this is a new moon, a new lunar phase that we are entering into here. And look at all of this Gemini in the sky. So we have a lot going on here with this Gemini energy as the South Node is in Sagittarius, that this is about stepping into the truth. This is about stepping into this new reality, letting go of the past stories, letting go of these old tapes that we are replaying in our heads. And this new moon, very much in this conjunction with the Pleiades, where this is a pure energy of stepping into your true light, stepping into what you truly want to experience, stepping into this new space, this new opportunity. This is an angelic moment of opening us up to a new and better story for ourselves, especially as this lunar cycle will end with a full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. So there is a lot of this clearing of these old stories, these old beliefs, so that we can fully step into this new experience that we want to have in our lives. And this is Gemini, so we are talking about a brand new journey, a brand new experience, as Gemini is connected to travel. Remember, this is connected to local travel, short distance travel, right? This is not Sagittarius of trying to escape to something foreign, to something far away. This is traveling within your environment. This is learning. This is connecting. And so as we're coming into this new moon, what are these brand new experiences that you want to bring in your life that are around communication, that are around new experiences, that are around learning, opening up the door to something new and fresh that you can bring into your life? So a lot of Gemini that we are dealing with here in the sky as we're coming into this new moon. And as we're here with this new moon, not only do we have all of this going on with Gemini, but we have this new energy here as the sun is in, of this square that is going on over to Saturn, right? So we are already in this square here, where this is a moment of really challenging this old structure, right? This is a moment of actually stepping into this new reality in a big way. And so these blocks, for the moment, with the sun in this trine, are not feeling quite like blocks, right? This is a major time where this is actually time to express yourself, to open yourself up to something new, as this is a new moon that is in a trine over to Saturn. So these blocks, these restrictions, are actually helping us to experience what we want in our lives. And so a lot of karmic, a lot of fated moments of entering into new experiences that are coming from these restrictions, that are coming from these moments of not having or experiencing what we want. And so as these karmic principles and lessons are being put into place, there is a strong pull of us experiencing fully this brand new journey that is for us in our lives. This is karmic. And so there is a lot going on here in terms of allowing yourself to open up to a new experience, allowing yourself to have the time of your life. This is Mercury in a conjunction with Venus here as well, where are you allowing yourself to connect, to communicate, to experience something that truly brings you joy with this energy? Because this is going to be the last time here for a long time that we're going to see this Mercury being in a conjunction with Venus in its home sign, where this is very fun, this is very open, this is time to enjoy yourself, to connect, right? And even during this time of lockdown, there's something big here about actually still connecting online, still connecting to the people who are closest to you within your home environment. And so, are you having enough fun in your life? Are you open to enough experiences? This is a big time here with this new moon in Gemini to really be open to something that is new. And there's a lot of new energy that is coming in here, especially coming off of this full moon in Scorpio that we had the last time around in the lunar cycle that was clearing, right? Clearing us to get us ready for this new opportunity, this new experience that we've talked quite a lot about here on this channel, where are you ready to actually detach and let go of these restrictions that are stopping you, right? And not these restrictions of this reality, these restrictions within yourself. Because remember that Pluto, along with Jupiter and Saturn, are all in retrograde. And with Pluto in retrograde, there's something big to say about learning from your own restrictions, from your own sense of power and control. And so are you trying to control a situation to go the way that you want it to when the universe has a different direction that is better for you? This is a big question here with this Pluto retrograde, is are you clearly going to detach yourself from the past and fully allow yourself to enter into this new experience? And so if you are staying stuck in the past, staying stuck in this old belief of needing to hold on and control these old feelings to keep yourself in this place of replaying the past, replaying these old experiences, that this is stopping you from something very beautiful and magical in your life. So this is very powerful coming into this. Are you ready for this new experience? And a lot of us are not ready, as remember that this is Neptune that is here in this square over to Venus that is now in a conjunction with Mercury. Mercury is saying that this is the truth. This is the logical way of fully allowing yourself to express, to communicate, to create this new experience and opportunity that you want for yourself. But Neptune is here confusing us. It is pulling in these illusions and these subconscious blocks and fears, especially from the past, right? Remember, we're talking about Neptune being at those last degrees, those most intense degrees of Pisces, where this brings up a lot of old patterns, a lot of escapism, a lot of reckless behavior. And so there is a lot going on here in terms of illusions of these old fears and these old stories that we're trying to tell ourselves, especially as Neptune is a karmic planet, and we have this karmic debt of this South Node in Sagittarius. And so are we trying to spin these stories and fantasies in our heads to keep us from fully experiencing what we want to have in our lives? So there is a big moment here with this new moon in Gemini where this is really about clearing out those old blocks, those old fears that are keeping you from having what you want. And remember that we have this energy of Mars and Ceres that is here coming off of this Yod, where we have this destiny point of fully experiencing what we want to have in our lives. And so are you going to stop yourself from having the joy, having the love, having the connection, having the experience that you want? And so this is a big moment coming into this new moon where this is a time to face your fears and to allow yourself to experience what you want to fully have. And again, coming off that Yod, we have this quincunx over to Juno in Libra. And so what we're not seeing is that this release of these subconscious blocks and worries and fully allowing ourselves to dream and believe and experience is leading us to this commitment that is fulfilling, that is connecting, that is what we are looking for in our lives. So this is very powerful. And of course, we have Uranus and Taurus. That is a big part of this Yod energy that we are coming off of. That is, are you willing to let go and allow yourself to go through a change? Allow yourself to do something that is new. Allow yourself to go through chaos. Allow yourself to go through this unraveling of fully letting go of this old sense of security. Remember that Taurus is a very stubborn sign. This is where we want to hold on to the old reality. We want to hold on to our old values, our old security, when our security, our foundation is actually crumbling and falling apart with this Uranus and Taurus. So this is a big moment of just allowing this old foundation that no longer supports you to fall apart. Instead of trying to hold on to this, trying to force this to work the way that you want it to. And there's a lot of mind games here of trying to fantasize and trying to make something work that has already fallen apart. And so if you were holding on to a past experience that isn't working, that you're trying to force to work, that you're trying to hold on to, this is a major moment of letting go of that, because there is something very beautiful here of this new experience that is opening up to you in this moment. And especially with this vertex here in Aquarius, right? This is a fated moment that is new, that is fresh, that is opening the doorway up to a new possibility. And we do have, once again, this Uranus in Taurus, Uranus being the ruler of Aquarius. And so this Aquarian energy here, opening us up to new possibilities, opening us up to a new foundation, a new structure, a new form of security that is more beneficial for us in our lives. But remember that we must let go of this fear, right? Because Chiron is here in Aries, where this is a fear that is connected to our image, connected to the way that we are showing up, connected to our attachments in life. And so, are you trying to attach yourself to an identity, to a label, to a image that is not true, to try to fit the mold of the story of what you want? But actually, it is a true moment of fully allowing yourself to experience what you want to have in your life. And so this is opening up the doorway to new possibilities, to new opportunities in your life. And this is a major doorway that you don't want to miss. And so you have to ask yourself in this space if you are ready to experience something that is brand new, something that is fully fulfilling in your life that you've never experienced before. Now, I also pulled some cards as well for this new moon in Gemini that we are experiencing here. And the first card we get here is the first house. This is about you. This is about you expressing yourself, you taking on new experiences. Remember that that first house is connected to the ascendant or rising sign, which is the way that we show up in the world. It is that first impression, that image that helps us project and move through life. So that is the surface of who we are, that first house energy of how are you going to initiate yourself in life? How are you going to show up? And this is a big question with this new moon in Gemini that is giving us an opportunity here to show up in a way that allows us to be happy, to be fulfilled through these new experiences. And so this doorway of your life that is the first house This is what we want to focus on here. Are we entering a situation that is truly going to benefit us, truly going to fulfill us? If we are backing down from the experience of putting ourselves into this new space, this is very detrimental, as this is trying to open us up to a new opportunity. And so a lot of us trying to work against ourselves by holding back. Again, remember that the first house is the first of the houses. This is how we first approach a situation, how we move through life. And so are you not entering into this new situation because of your need for stability? The challenge card here is Earth, right? This need for security, this need for stability, this need to hold on. Are we trying to do that to ourselves? Are we trying to slow ourselves down because we want to feel secure, we want to feel stable? But remember that Uranus is in Taurus, where this is a breakdown of our stability, right? This is Uranus trying to throw us into new situations by breaking down our structure and our stability. And so there's a big question here of whether you are blocking yourself from having this experience of your life by trying to hold on to what feels secure. Last card here is the King of Swords. And so once again, this is Gemini energy, right? This King of Swords of mastering yourself through the challenges, through the experiences, right? This is mastering your mind of, are you just going to try to hold on to these past stories and this pain and these challenges and struggles from the past? Or can you change your mindset and focus on what is actually good in your life, what you actually want to experience, right? You become the master here with this King of Swords by overcoming your life's challenges, not by dwelling in your mind over these challenges. So there is a big story here where, are you going to open yourself up to this new experience? Or are you going to just hold on? Remember, we have that earth element stability, trying to hold on to these old stories, to these old ego attachments. Remember that first card was the first house, which is connected to Aries, which is where we have Chiron, right? These ego attachments, these attachments to self that are not true, that are not really a part of who we are. You are not your suffering. You are not your challenges, right? This is a big moment here of overcoming your challenges and stepping into this experience, this opportunity that is waiting for you. So this is big. You don't want to miss this doorway to a new experience, a new possibility that can truly make you happy and fulfilled in this new space by letting go of the past, letting go of the attachments to the suffering, to the pain, to the stories. So that was your horoscope for May 22nd, 2020. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like as well as a comment. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any new content. Feel free to join the group Astro, Metaphysical Love and Light on Facebook to share all of your spiritual, motivational wisdom and advice and positivity. And I want to thank you all once again so much for joining. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.